Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Tuesday after the bank holiday. We had fun yesterday, duck race just over here. Well done Rawton for putting on a fun little event. They do it every year, where you can kind of make ducks, buy ducks, you can just float them down the river, and they have like a little race in the stream. And we entered yesterday, took the kids down. Good old wifey sorting stuff out for the fam. We had a laugh. Very long waiting for each individual race, but now we've done it. Tick the box. Gosh, what to tell you, spent the weekend in the garden. All of the footings are now done for the wall, so I've now got to order some builder sand, mix up some mortar, and then start laying brickwork basically for the wall, then use the digger to backfill it, and then get a shaker plate and lay the stone for the patio. So it's kind of like on the home straight really now. It's a very foggy start to the day. We had quite a wet day yesterday, odds and sods of rain, and then this morning it's quite warm, so it's kind of evaporated all of the water, and everything is just, I don't know how far you can see that way, but there is a bit of a whiteout. You can't see too far ahead of you. We've got a Vivaro in today, which is, it's a weird one. The guy lives in Spain. His daughter's just had a baby. Childcare is really expensive. Everything is really expensive in the UK. So he's come back over to help her look after the kids while she works, because otherwise if she goes to work, she doesn't earn enough money to look after kids while she's at work, so it's just no point in her working. So he's come to help out, but his van is an odd one. It's got BMW X5 front seats, and they are welded onto like really dodgy brackets that if you had a crash they'd probably come loose and send you out the window. So we are changing the van back to van seating, so he's got proper seating, safe seating. Obviously if he's carrying baby in the car, don't want to have an accident. Also there is a menage of electrics done in this vehicle. Somebody's had a go, like a bit of a self-camper thing. There's USB sockets and such everywhere that none of them work. There's loads of light switches, none of them work. I think he's got a couple of LEDs that do work, but it's all a bit sporadic, and when we opened up the dash and looked inside, it just looked like a fire waiting to happen, basically, a short. So we are adding a reverse camera onto the rear door, which is going to be one of the brake light cameras. We're going to do a head unit with a screen. We've got a lot of wiring to rip out, seats to change over, and basically start afresh and get this thing safe that he can use it reliably and not have a problem. He does want us to put a split charge system into it, so I've ordered the split charge kit. It was supposed to be on a 24-hour delivery. That was 5 days ago. So that needs to hurry up and arrive today. So we've got, quite a bit to do on this one vehicle, so it's going to be a busy old day. Work-wise, generally, has picked up quite quickly. So it's going to be kind of ramping up to summer of everyone getting stuff done. We've still got to do stuff with the Lotus, we've still got to do stuff with the Chaser, and I need to speak to Gas Shocks today to find out what I do with the suspension, because it's wrong. Really annoying. So there's a whole lot going on. My brain's a little bit pickled, but it was nice to have a good weekend off. Fortunately, now we're back into it full on. So I'm going to get off to work, get a coffee, start the day, and I will see you soon. Morning everyone. Let me just turn the radio down a second, bear with, la 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 la. So we're starting off Tuesday. We've got our first one in, which is this Vauxhall Vivaro. It is having some bits and bobs done to it, which I'll run through in a minute. I've started cutting out the damage on the Dia, so we can get this relayed, sand off the bits, strengthen all the breakages back up. Did a proper job. He went through quite a different varied of areas. This was obviously leg side, that was front legs and head. So yeah, he did the number on me. But we've got this Vivaro in. So this thing has got, as you can see currently, BMW X5 seats.
Jesus Christ.
These shouldn't be in here, and the bracketry that it's made of is sketch.
Are you taking the piss?
So we're going to get rid of this. Seat bases are coming out, seats are coming out. We've got some aftermarket, no we haven't, we've got some original Vauxhall Vivaro seats which are going to be replaced. Dan is just highlighting another one of our issues. Somebody's had a go. So we are removing all of this crap. We've got to go through things like electrics. Head unit is being swapped. Wiring over here. Yep, so you probably want to disconnect the battery first, mate. First point of call, pop the bonnet, disconnect that battery. Because this stuff is amazing. Yeah, we've got a real real job on our hands. Let me just get Lotus out of the way. Give us some space. Oh, he's crashed. Right. And then in the back,
crashing everything you own.
in the back, we've got more switches down here. It's got some textured headliner and starry roof lights. Some more interesting cabling, some more interesting switches. We've got a brake light camera to go in this thing. And then do, yeah, like a proper rewire. So if it's dodgy and if it's unsafe, we'll be removing it. Just to give him something safe, clearly a fisherman before, something safe to use, not feel like it's going to burn down, and or some of the yeah, the electrical system's fixed. So yes, much to do today. Rear end is staying, so it's going to stay a crew cab so we can have kids and stuff in the back, but we need to sort out the front side of things and electrical side of things. So we'll try and keep what we can, but there is a lot to do. Look at this. Posh. Right, we'll see you in a bit. We're going to go start stripping out and come back to you in a moment.
Hello everyone. So I just have something funny to show you all. Hey? I already have.
Okay.
Got something funny to show you. So Alex has asked me to take these seats out, so been cracking away getting that sorted whilst Alex is working on the back. So he's putting in a reverse camera. He always goes to the back, you know that. So I've taken the seat out, but just looking at them, these BMW seats, I was just talking to Alex about it a couple of seconds ago, they've spliced into the car's original harness here and used this household power cable.
Dirty little bastard.
That was direct to the battery with that fuse there that I've since pulled off, that's got a 30 amp fuse in it, mint, on this cable to power the electric motors on the seats. Now if you don't know, those electric seats are 40 amp draw to be able to move those seats backwards, forwards, up, down, recline, all that sort of stuff. 40 amps. This household cable is rated to 13 amps. 13. Yeah, good job. So I'm going to pull that one out. The other thing they've done, just squeeze past.
Yeah, mate.
The other thing they've done to mount these seats, if you have a look, if I lean this over because these are going in the bin, to actually mount them, they've not used bolts or anything, they've just tack welded it. There, there, and there. One there. One there. So, if this customer was ever in an accident, that seat would have been coming through the engine bay at Mock Jesus. So we've got these original seats with the original brackets to go back in, so we're going to put those in a couple of minutes.
He's here. He's here, everyone.
More importantly, you're here.
I'm here. Snap on Tuesday with Alex.
For it, Alex, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Green and gold. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice brushed as well.
Combat green and copper trims, yes.
That's lovely, mate. Yeah, that's a really
nice,
nice
isn't it?
box. Yeah.
Looks huge in here.
Yeah, it's epic, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't that it? It only just goes through the door. Yeah, so.
That's what she said.
Those are fancy, aren't they?
That's nice.
it's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big old box. 68.
68, yes.
Yeah. And
You're
it's
absolutely
it's
right.
matte as well.
Yes. So
That's
it's
cool.
combat green. So yeah, it's matte green with copper trims, which are obviously the verbs.
And now,
Do you know what that needs? Some old World War II fighter plane decals.
That's what we did, didn't we? But we did it with the Guy Martin, didn't we? With the Spitfire, but
With
we had
the-
the black trims instead of the copper.
Yeah, with the shark and
Yeah.
the nose, yeah,
Yeah.
like a P-51.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Very nice box. That's cool. Super cool. Cool. The new flyer in?
New flyer in.
Ooh.
We had the new shine green box in, but obviously
and now,
sold it already. Sold it last week.
Let's have a little look, shall we?
So obviously
and now,
Solus and Zeus's on deals.
Right. Oh, grippy
Lots of
boys.
pliers.
Grippy boys. I see Dan talking about these last
Yes.
week. Getting his scaffold bar on the old ratchets.
Yeah. Watch this.
That was in one of the comments.
Was it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Somebody was like, "Yeah, get your scaffold bar out, Dan. Just send it anyway."
Didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody said it anyway.
No scaffolding bars on the ratchets. Kind of
Precision
Yeah.
straight edge.
Yeah, it's a new. I haven't had them yet, but they're new out. Obviously got some
and now,
coloured mirrors and coloured magnets. Some of the pry bars, and then that's the new shine green. It's only
Nice.
limited colour, so it won't be out forever.
Is that Tommaso Pantera, or is that? It's very it is, isn't it? It's very Mura. It's like a mix of two.
Yeah, I haven't. Obviously, we had.
and now,
I sold it on the Monday, so you didn't get to see it, unfortunately. Next time.
Oh,
It happens sometimes.
that's all right. As long as you're
We
making
did get to
sales,
see
mate.
the little short stubby straight gun that didn't I? Back when we went through that.
Yes.
last
Yeah,
week.
yeah. I
There's
can't
a few
believe
bits
that.
and
That's lovely.
pieces.
Go on.
Pry bars in there. We've got
Yeah.
some of the new the little screwdrivers in foam.
Ah, the terminal ones.
Yes,
That's nice.
that's Torx there. You've got some. I think they're Torx. There's screwdrivers. That's Torx. That's Torx screwdrivers. Yeah.
We got some part numbers on there. Let me get that. Cool.
Again,
What are
you've got-
these? Oh,
that's
wing
the
covers.
from
Yeah.
last week. There's some extensions, obviously.
and now,
9-piece set,
Nice.
straight ones.
These are cool.
And little lighters.
Zippos.
That's cool.
How much are they each, dude?
50 quid each.
Shame I don't smoke. I couldn't light my vape.
But this one's, I like this one. This one's
could,
really
yeah.
like
Yeah.
Day of the Dead or whatever it is.
Dias las muertos.
Yeah.
Dias las muertos.
Easy for you to say.
That's it. I get there in the end.
Yeah, we got some pliers in foam, we got some pliers in trays.
Yeah.
What else we got?
My Spanish is on point.
Got some sockets down there, some big sockets. We got
Ooh.
some cylinder leakage. Emission.
Smoke tester? I saw one in the.
No, I haven't got a smoke tester. We've got some, obviously some
and now,
foam sets of hammers, the soft ones. You got all 6 in foam.
Got a dead blow one here.
There's the dead blow ones, and all 6.
Cool.
If you want the part number, it is on the side, I believe, somewhere. Just
Nice. Cool.
alright.
What's
2 sets of those. Torque adapters.
How are they?
Yes, they are. Yeah, 2 different sets. You
Yeah,
got.
you had them last week as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So you've got basically a socket at one end and
Yeah. So what you
and
do
a
is you put
3/8.
it if you need to put a torque on it. Torque, like if you want to put a torque, like torque wrench on it. Sorry.
It's easy for you to say.
Yeah. This morning, too early.
No, it's good that you're here, Jodie, and not lunchtime.
Yeah, I know. You put the torque wrench on, and you can obviously get into
and now,
somewhere you can't. If you can't go straight in, it goes
offset. Yeah, that's cool.
So I've got a guy who's got some wheels that he's got to put back together, and he's got to torque each
Yeah.
one out. It's a split rim, so he obviously
No!
can't get them with just straight in. So having one of those is.
Nice.
We do some ones that are actually 12 point as well.
Okay. Cool.
I think they're.
They're here, I think.
Yeah, no, but I added one on the
Oh.
zone, and I don't know where it's gone. I must have sold it. Just to show you a different one, but yeah, no.
That's all right.
Sold it, yeah, so.
Cool. Anything else we need to see?
That's all of it. Got some ratchet spanners again in, some straight ratchet spanners.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a few of them. Got some double blue
enders.
ones. Double flex, not double enders. And a creeper. Like the
Satisfy
liner.
two nuts at the same time. Matron. See, I've come back and it's all gone to shit again. It's all filthy.
We had a real professional job done last week, didn't we, Dan?
Did ya?
There was no filter at all.
I don't believe that for a minute. Let me just line up this a sec. Make sure we're in shot. Can we deal with that? Oh, maybe we deal. Hang on, everyone. We'll get you there. There we go. Look, sneaking in the tool rack. Ah, cool.
So, yeah. Yes, I think that's about everything really.
Nice.
New stuff. Had a load, massive delivery.
You have?
Friday.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Picture of face.
Did my stuff come?
No, not yet. Wait for the key, aren't we? And we're waiting for your short angle extension for your braking kit as well.
Micro tip probe adapters. How much are they? NTTL433.
That's the smallest set of Stilsons I've ever seen.
19 quid.
These?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do smaller.
Today.
Yeah. That's a 8, I believe. I think they do a 6 as well. Yeah. I don't know if they do 4. No, I don't think they do 4. So yeah. Yeah, so that's obviously your
No!
low profile that we showed last week. Ready to go.
Battery bigger than the actual gun.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
717 breakaway newton meters, I think. 717.
Strong.
Yeah, 712. Sorry, not 717. That's 5 out.
It's 5 out. Sacked.
Worked for myself. Yeah, exactly.
Don't believe the hype, mate. You can sack yourself.
Yeah. And there's the old. That was the spanners that you were looking at last week. If you wanted to have a look at them. They're nice.
Yeah. Oh, listen to that. That's sexual. That is.
I love these ones because they don't open. They can have loads of stuff in them. You drive around and they just sit there like not moving. It's great.
They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Get some torque on them, Joe.
Yeah, get a nice scaffolding barrel though.
What's the cost of them?
Win.
599 with the trade-in.
Wow. That's an expensive click.
It's an expensive click for my £3 scaffold bar.
It's not. It's more of a. Oh.
Oh dear!
Why is that head on the floor?
Why has my ratchet now got neutral?
Is this that game where you got loose sockets? You got to try and shake them to get them in the
Yeah,
hole.
get them back in the hole. Yeah. Yeah, it's a quarter drive semi-deeps in the foam, and you get the. So most sets, when you buy the deeps and shallows, you get that many, and obviously that many, and then you get these two are supposed to be in here as well. So if you've already got the deeps and shallows, you can buy that, and you get the full set of foams then. You know, it's quite a good idea. If you haven't got the semis and you're looking at semis,
If I haven't got what?
if you haven't got the semis already, and you're looking at semis, then it's quite a good idea to have that because you've obviously got the foam
Summers?
semi-deeps.
Oh, I don't know what I've got.
You've probably got semis, I would have thought. I would be surprised if you haven't.
I think I've got because I've got the tray that's got 3 on it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've
So
got
yeah,
all.
I mean,
I've got
I
all.
was
I've
gonna say,
got
I'd be
all of them.
surprised if you didn't.
Okay. I'd be surprised if you didn't have that. Somebody commented going, "You need to buy an air chisel because you've got everything else and you fit radiation, you don't need it."
Yeah.
Hello, Alex
We had a
speaking.
conversation about it, didn't we?
Anyway, right.
Anyway.
Yeah, just getting that ratchet strap down. What you done?
That's right, they've all fallen off. And
Or should I say, what you getting?
Abused.
Sexy time. That's a hell of a Harry Potter wand.
nice, isn't it? Yeah, we sold quite a few of those different sizes. It's actually a Avada Kedavra.
That's, yeah, you're not seeing the meme.
Yeah,
Taken from the door.
take it from the Harry Potter expert. Did you say the door?
Snow White's gonna kick your ass.
Anyway. I'm going now. No, I've been insulted.
Take his feet off. He's got little. Me precious.
That's again, it's Lord of the Rings.
I was going to say, that's completely different.
It's fucking Hobbit, right? It's magical. Unless you're in Wales. And then it's just called the High Street.
It should be edited about this.
None of it's getting edited, mate. This is staying in. This is comedy gold. And death threats. I'm going to get beaten to death with a leak.
With a leak!
Oh dear. Right, cool. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Nothing else really to show you then.
No. I've seen most of the other stuff. We've seen all this up here the other week. Tweets there.
See some Palmer violets. Right then. That's it then, everyone. Toodaloo.
It's looking a bit drastic, I know.
It's not. It's looking good.
It's looking good though.
What it's looking is safe.
Well, safer.
It's
We
not
haven't
driving
got quite.
around in a pair of curling tongs anymore.
We haven't quite gotten to the bottom of everything yet, but we have removed a lot of it. So everything that's in the bin, other than our lunch, all of that, wiring, LEDs, all of this is what's coming out of it, or has come out of it. So there was LEDs all hidden up in the headliner, up top of here, in there. We've since found that it's got a romantic starlight ceiling, whether the camera's going to pick it up. There's little LED strips inside this, and yeah, it's just.
And they now work.
Well, they now work, yeah, but yeah, the way they were wired up beforehand is a bit questionable. So I'm currently in the process of trying to work out what has happened here, and what we need to
Tell you
do.
what's happened there, mate. Fisherman's happened there.
So we've got.
Stick to pulling cart, not wires.
Literally. So we've got twisted wires onto the cigarette lighter wiring, so give the ignition feed for the radio that was in there.
Just let your soul
glow. We had twisted wires on the earth, twisted wires on the permanent live, and I've got to work out what speaker channels are what and what this random wire does. Fun. Alex has made his dash cut. Got the camera cable, so the camera is actually wired in and ready to go now, so it's just a case of actually working what this does, connecting an ISO to the back of it, putting a radio in, and then the camera stuff is done, and then we can start rebuilding and putting the original seats back in.
Split chargers just turned up.
Oh yeah, split charge as well. Split charge system, we've got to go in this as well.
And fuses and
Fuses,
cables.
and get rid of this. Oh, brother.
Chocolate locks.
What's that, brother?
That's you know, like they talk about before the Bible. That's pre-Wagos, that is.
Pre-Wago. PW.
Yeah. That's chocolate lock. PW. Pre-Wago.
Oh god, right.
These, funnily enough, you stick one in one end and one in the other end, and then you do them up. You don't do all three in the same hole and then switch.
Yeah,
the power on.
I'm gonna take these all together and turn it on, just like you
Probably
did.
wouldn't have been better how it was before.
It would have been fine. Been fine.
No. No.
Yeah, so we've got to get rid of this mess, fix this, fix
Get in
that.
there. Don't let that camera cable short out on that battery.
Yeah, we.
I will stab you in both eyes. You're just,
At the same time.
Your eyes will be very close together with these little needle nose though.
Right, we will catch up with you. Hopefully, while I've still got some.
Evening everyone. How we diddling? Right. What a crazy day. Dan's just buggering off because he's ready to do his quiz. Let me run you up to speed with what we've got. Tomorrow's job has just popped up. So we've got an MX-5 to do as well as a van. Because we like a challenge. But so far, we've packed this up just to get it inside. We've now got one of the battery seats in it. We've got the battery down there, that's coming in for the split charge system. Sorted the electrics out here, we've got microphone in, stuff ready to go. We've redone all the stereo cabling, so we've got ready for the Pioneer to be fitted tomorrow. One of the seats is in, usable. Lighting is done, we've just got to get the headliner back in, and I've started sorting out switching and stuff in the back. That's being done as well. MX-5 tomorrow's having a fascia kit, Pioneer 77 DAB. We've got to do speakers in the doors, lighting, all sorts of fun stuff. She wants the rings that I have in my Chaser as well. So we've got the bits and bobs there ready to go. And yeah, all in all, quite a fantastic day. A busy day, but a fantastic day. I've had Gaz on the phone, the shock coilover people. And what they've basically says is they didn't realise that there was two different kinds of suspension on the Lotus, and they've primed mine ready for the earlier kind, not the later kind. So I've had to send them pictures and messages with regards to all the signage, sorry, all the sizage of the spring and the cup and the, you know, the location of where it sits. So my spring, the IBAC spring, sits actually up into that cup there. So this locates up in here, and theirs obviously is too wide that it doesn't. So they've basically said send this all back, the springs, and they'll see if they can sort it out and get stuff made. To be honest, I'm a bit disappointed by that, because it was a bespoke kit made for the Lotus. They made me pay up front before they'd even bother making anything, which I paid in full. It wasn't like a finance option or pay a deposit. Everything was paid in full. And then all they had to do was make me the suspension. They didn't know the size of the rear springs, they didn't know the thickness. Obviously they know the weight, the rebound. But now I've got to repost everything back to them so they can machine it all out and make it good. And like I say, I'm a bit disappointed by that, because it's not really what you pay a professional for, is it? Like, somebody says they've got a bespoke kit made for your car, they shouldn't have to have it back to modify it to make it fit your car, because then it's not the right one for your car, is it? So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm tempted just to send the lot back and ask for a refund. Fun times. We're trying to get the car ready for the shows, but obviously being kicked and not being able to get the goods that you want, you know, you're paid for, is a bit of an annoyance, if I'm honest. I need to get my ass home, so I'm going to stop waffling. Cut off for today. Snap-on stuff was good. Lots of new bits on the van. I didn't buy anything. Obviously paid for my new toolbox. And that was about it, really. Chaser, we've started modifying and marking out the damage of which we need to repair. Looks like a really bad dot to dot at the minute, but we drill out what they call stop drilling the cracks. So you drill the end of the crack and then cut out the piece in between, and then refiberglass it, and then you end up with obviously a strong piece that's good to go. So that's on its way to being repaired and fixed, and then that will go to a body shop, be repainted. But we've got to get the work done first, unfortunately. So paid jobs in, get them in and out. And yes, there is a bed on the roof. I needed the space while I was working on it. But that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again soon. All my normal people, followers and whatnot, thank you very much for watching, subscribing and liking the channel if you haven't. I say it every time, down in the bottom corner. Or is it? It's that way. It's down in that corner. Press it, give the channel a like. See you soon.